A perfect storm. Compounding factors. Staffing changes. Those same demographic changes are also happening in the workforce, driving a wave of retirement and shift in personal and professional priorities. The resulting personnel changes, including resignations, layoffs, and retirement, significantly impact organizations' ability to maintain productivity and meet their objectives. The current wave of retirements presents a particular challenge. When experienced employees retire, they take with them valuable knowledge and expertise that is difficult to replace. This loss can create gaps in skill sets and continuity, leading to inefficiencies. The same thinking can be applied to elected officials, who are generally only guiding the organization for a few years before elections drive changes at that level. Regulations. Along with the build-out of the golden age of infrastructure came new chemicals and materials that also promise to improve our quality of life. However, some of these had long-term impacts to the health of humans and our environment that makes them unacceptable to use. Older examples include lead paint and pipes, asbestos, and PCBs. A newer example is forever chemicals, also known as PFAS. In addition, knowledge of the human and environmental impacts of delivering some of our services has evolved. For example, knowledge regarding the impact of wastewater has led to increased treatment requirements. Our laws and regulations have continued to evolve to protect us and our environment, but there is a cost associated with cleaning up the mistakes of the past and protecting the future that we must bear in the present, further driving up the cost of managing the infrastructure you use to deliver services. Climate change. Climate change is increasing the frequency and severity of natural disasters such as floods, droughts, wildfires, and hurricanes. Whether you believe these changes are driven by human actions or not, the data is very clear that a change is happening. These natural disasters redirect local, regional, and federal funding. In the U.S., the Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, allocated more than $210 million for repairing and rebuilding infrastructure after natural disasters that occurred in 2023. These unexpected events repurpose infrastructure funding, further delaying needed replacements and improvements. And it's not just big natural disasters. The changing nature of the seasons has an impact as well. For example, more frequent freeze-thaw cycles increase cracking in roads, leading to accelerated deterioration beyond what is typically expected and budgeted for. Do these challenges sound familiar? Some of you are at the edge of this storm. Some of you will already be deep in it, and some of you may have been looking the other way as you've been drifting towards it. The bad news is that it's too late to avoid this storm entirely, but there is a practice that your organization can do for itself that will help you weather the storm.